thought you were ready to give up.
Hey fam, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of the ACR Show. I see a couple first timers in the chat. What's going on? I am Justin Kelly. This is America's Cardroom. You guys are the chat. Good to see you all. Happy May 27th in the house. See a lot of familiar faces already popping in here into the chat. I see you guys. What's up? Demo, 23 Offsuit, Hardstyle Sloth in the house. Arena G, Roo, what's up? Jeff Gem, oh my god, all the regs, Shitty Gambler. Good to see you guys. You guys are fantastic. So, for those of you who are new to this show, I don't know what the hell you've been doing. It's okay. We've been doing this for a few weeks. We're going to be doing this 3 times a week. It's really cool. We recap some crazy hands in the cash game streets. We get some tournament updates from Long Car. Occasionally, we gamble with America's favorite drunk Uncle Joe. And then we gamble with ourselves. We shoot some marbles and give away tickets. It's a good time. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and kick over to Mr. Michael Longcar with the tournament forecast.
What's up, guys? This is Michael Longcar, America's Cardroom sponsored pro, here to deliver my Longcar's picks of the day for today, Wednesday, May 27th, 2020 on America's Cardroom. These are my highlighted tournaments of the day, my picks for the best ones to play today. Let's get after it. As always, Eastern Standard Time start times for these. These first 5 tournaments here are a regular staple on the Monday to Friday schedule on ACR. These are in late registration if you're watching this video right now. At 1:30 p.m. start time, 2:15 125K. The 2 p.m. $55 100K. The 2:30 p.m. 1,050 buy-in, 80K guaranteed. At 3 p.m. this is a turbo, $33 buy-in, 60K. And at 3 p.m. a $2.20 buy-in, 8K guaranteed for you low stakes grinders out there. A beautiful chance to win a 4-digit payday. The 3:30 p.m. value tournaments today, 109.50K and a 16.50, 50,000 guaranteed. At 4 p.m. today, it's a $66 60K 6 max. And some great satellite opportunities here today. At 4:10 p.m., excuse me, first off, it's at 4:10 p.m. today, it's an $11 10,000 guaranteed. And here it is, a great satellite, 4:30 p.m., $11 buy-in satellite that's guaranteeing top 15 a 109 ticket. You can use that for any $109 buy-in tournament. I highly recommend that you use it for the 109 million. This is the last week that this is running for quite some time. At 5 p.m. today, for you high roller PLO players out there, $630 buy-in, 12,000 guaranteed, PLO 8 knockout 6 max. That is a sick tournament. Oh, let's go up here real quick. We got an all-in sweat. You guys didn't think I'm grinding? We are on the grind here. This is, speaking of the 109 million, this is the 109 million flight. We're all in for 15 bigs, 14.5 bigs on the button with ace 9. Just win, baby boy. Ship it to Papa. Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
And moving back to the schedule, you guys didn't think I'm on the grind? Let's get it popping. Oh, got more tables. At 5 p.m. today, it's another 109 buy-in milli flight. 1 million guaranteed. Day 2 is Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and these flights always take about 4.5 hours from beginning to end. At 5 p.m. today, it's the 109 60K and another great value satellite tournament. At 5:05 today, 2750 buy-in. Top 20 getting a $265 ticket to play this Sunday's $265 1 million guaranteed with day 2 resuming Monday. And let's see here. What else we have here? At 5:45 today, there's a $55 40K. And again, for you high roller PLO players, eat your hearts out today. 630 buy-in, $20,000 guaranteed. PLO 6 max with a beautiful deep structure. And 20 minutes after that, it's a 630 buy-in, $40,000 guaranteed 8 max tournament with another beautiful deep stack structure. Hell yeah. At 6:30 for you low stakes players, $11 buy-in, 20K. At 7 p.m., the regularly scheduled 109 20K and the 2750 50,000 guaranteed. At 7:40 p.m. today, it's a 215 40K 6 max. And as always, at 7:45, my beloved long card mega stack. I love this structure so much. So deep, so much post flop play. And yeah, I'm on the grind, man. We're doing things. I got 5 tables running. Oh, we got check raise here. We got kings. We're going to call. On the grind, as always. Best of luck to all of you on the grind today on America's Cardroom. Yeah, man. Ric Flair. There he is. Stay positive. Good luck at the tables. And Justin Kelly, my man. Take it away. Do your thing. Enjoy the rest of the show. The ACR Show. Fat Train, my man. The man, myth, and legend. Production quality. Love this ACR Show, man. High as always. Have a good day, guys.
I see what you did there, Long Car. What's up, buddy? Hi, as always. The production quality around here, that's how we roll, fam. Okay, so taking a look at the Winner Chicken Dinner segment, we're going to look at some of our previous crushers, if you will, here. So the $109 million guarantee was pretty sweet from a player perspective. Had about a 200K overlay, which is sick. So more money for the players. Bobson Dugnut. I thought it was Bob's on a donut, right? Bob's on donut? I don't know. We'll take it. 156K for first off 109 in that milli guaranteed, so good for him. Also a tournament that went down yesterday, 125K guaranteed. Ended up with about 826 players, pushing the prize pool to about 165K. Let's just play heads up, taking that down for 28 grand. Also had a couple jackpots hit over the last couple days as well. $2 jackpot sit and go with a 200x multiplier for 400 in the prize pool, and a $15 jackpot sit and go with actually it was a 1000x multiplier. So the prize pool was more than 1500, actually it was 15,000. That's a typo on my bad. And there was some good money there. $15 parlayed into 6 grand or 4,500. Not bad there. And I wanted to kind of break up the Winner Chicken Dinner segment because we actually had some of the big banks of our $1 million guaranteeds in the 265 and the 2650. Tweet about it on Twitter. So first up here, check it out. Nippon Java taking it down with the username Javatini, 159K off $265. Not bad at all. Not too familiar with them, but they're equating it to TikTok Run Good, so maybe they're deep in the TikTok streets, and that's where we're at now. So congrats to you, Nippon, for sure. And then our boy Matt Stout, if you guys know him, Earlier this year, he actually went ahead and got 2 circuit rings on the online WSOP grind, 3 final tables, 6 cashes, and 122,000 in tournament earnings there. Then decides to cap it off here by banking 239,000. It is a good live pokerless summer, if you will, for Mr. Matt Stout. So I reached out to him. Maybe we'll get him on the show. He's a good guy. Fun fact, I originally met Matt Stout at Run It Up Reno, and we're sitting there playing in the Thursday Thriller, which is a $1,000 buy-in with $500 bounties. I raised with, like, I believe it was ace-5 suited. He has ace-king. I flop a gut shot wheel draw and a flush draw. I fire. He flats. I barrel again on the turn. He flats. The river, I tank for a minute, and then I just rip. He tanks for a minute and then calls off with ace-king, and I immediately yell, "What do I have to do to get you off?" And then I immediately regretted it. So there you go. Mr. Matt Stout, ladies and gentlemen. Good for the millie here. Congrats again to Matt Stout. Good times. And now we're going to talk about other people doing what I try to do to Matt Stout and torch some cash. So in this segment of Torching Cash, we're going to go over basically the most expensive cash game hands, and then we're going to dip into the rat hole, which is generally cash game on crack. A crack rat? I don't know. We're just going to go with it. But either way, these are the largest cash game hands that happened in the last 48 hours. Did Bill Perkins reveal yet? I don't think he revealed anything. If you want to take a look at Jungle Man's Twitter, I think there's some speculation out there. Jungle Man maybe filed a rebuttal or something. I don't know. It just seems like a big Twitter shit show that I don't know if I want to be part of. All right, so 25.50 here in No Limit Hold'em. We're going to get it popping off here. And we're going to start out with a lovely 5-7 of diamonds heads up. Just a comfortable couple 7K stacks, 25.50 heads up here. We'll make it $1.25 to do. And it looks like we are going to get immediately raised up to 500 here. Let's say we flatten peel. Let's go ham. Let's go a little crazy here. King 8-3 rainbow peels down. Not a fan of this board. I have a whole lot of nada going on with it, really. And it looks like 1,000 in the pots. What are we going to do? We're going to be facing a $250 bet. I mean, it sucks because we're in a spot where we're calling to pick up a draw. It's never where I want to be, but he's definitely giving us odds on it. Now we're getting 5-1 on our money to find this call. I guess we just peel one and hope for like a 6 of diamonds. Oh, we end up catching a 5, so we did catch a piece of it. Still 1,500 in the middle. And our opponent is now going to size up significantly. They're going to bet 11.25. I mean, I guess we hero call and peel one with a 5 here. Jason Dove, this is not the new software. This is a hand replayer from pokeit.co. In fact, I'm going to type in this command here, replayer for you. I think that works. I'll have to add that command, but it's actually pokeit.co. That's the hand replayer we're using. So we do have a 5 of diamonds here. Nothing more than a pair of 5s. We're chilling. 11.25 bets into us. I guess we're going to go ahead and continue. Magnificent. What's up? Welcome. Thanks for the follow. So we're going to flat, and we're going to find a river question mark of just another 5. Let's do it. So running 5s. That's how we turn a frown upside down. I'm going to blame this on our opponent for basically betting a quarter pot on the flop and letting us in here, although we honestly shouldn't have even really been in at all. So we do end up running out trip 5s on our opponent, and then they just rip into us. They played the flop like pretty slow, and then just like pretty much bet pot, rip river. So I feel like this is kind of polarizing. They either have a huge hand, like maybe 8's full or king's full now, or they just have air. What do you guys think? Maybe they have ace-king and they thought they were being cheeky by betting pretty slim on the flop. I don't know. But I think we're going to call off. We're never folding here after we catch running 5s. And survey says, yeah, ace-king. Wow. All right. Well, we caught a miracle turn, miracle river. I'll tell you that much. All right. I guess that's how 5-7 is good for 13K. Vice Chick, what's up? Good to see you. On to the next one, 25-50 action here. 3s or 8s. I thought so, Die Boss. I thought. They just had ace-king, and we just took them to the cleaners. Now, I believe in miracles. Jesse, what's up, my man? Good to see you. So this hand, I believe, was the exact same 2 players, and so one of the players reloaded, and now we're sitting on about 12K. I got 5 on it, 8-10 in the house. What's up? What's up? You guys are just in time. We're going to review a few more hands, get dirty in the rat hole, and then, of course, shoot some marbles. Shoot some marbles. Ace-9 for us here in the small. We're going to go ahead and click it up to $1.25. Dude, loving the emote hype in the chat. You guys are awesome. 3 betting to 500 now is what we're going to... And we saw our opponent do this on the last board to us, or the last hand pre-flop. Same. And this time we're going to click back rather than flatting with our awkward 5-7. This time we have ace-9. We are going to click back to 1200, and our opponent... The problem is, I mean, I know we're heads up, but we open the door for our opponent to just stuff it in our face, and I'm not trying to call off 6 racks plus with ace-9. But he's just going to flat. Flop down 9 high, top for us here, 2400 in the middle. Our opponent first to act. He checks to us. We're gonna fire here all the time. Why not? And by fire, I mean we just straight rip it. We absolutely just grip it and rip it into our opponent. Our opponent finds a call. Oh, they got king 9 to our ace 9. Hey yo, just gotta dodge running clubs or a king. That's a pretty safe card. No king on the river, and we're going to get all the cookies for 13.5K. And we're good. We're good indeed. JCM, what's up, buddy, in the chat? Good to see you. So 13.5K there. The pot before that was 13.5K. So we, I think, are just taking poor seat 3 for a ride on both these hands. And that is how we turn... What did we start this other hand with? Started this other hand with 6,600. We started this hand with 11.8, and then we end it with the good old, what, 16, 18K? Not a bad run-up for a little heads-up hold'em. Hey, M-Bone in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, on this one, we're going to switch it over to PLO cash, 2550 PLO in the house. All right, so let's click it up. I do have a new voting system. We're going to give it a shot today. Well, good. Definitely not. Hooded one. Oh, that emote makes me happy. Good to see you, brother. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to cruise through some PLO hands. I do have a new voting system we're going to try out where the chat, you guys in the chat are going to get to vote on what you think our opponent's hand is. But we got to find a good spot for that. So I think probably one of these hands coming up we'll be able to give it a shot. So we have 4, 9, 10 king with some crappy middle of the road clubs. Not super in love with it. Middle position over here makes it $1.25. Hambone, happy yet sad. Today I made the 50K final table, but cooler than 9th with ace king to aces. My man. So close, but so far away. Those ultra deep runs where you just get the final table or close to it, those are the ones that hurt, man. Those are pretty brutal. Hey! Astel. What is it? Estelle UNC? What's up? Welcome for the follow. All right, 125 over here by middle position, raised. The cutoff's going to find a call. Button's going to 3-bet up to 575. And this is where I run for the hills. Did I not? Are we not? Yeah, we just fold. Okay, so I guess we're going to do this hand blind, guys. Because I didn't set this hand up right, I guess. So we're just going to do it blind. So then our original opener just flats. Then the guy who flatted behind from the cutoff decides to cheeky 3-bet. Or now 4-bet after he just flats the original open. This is weird. This is a weird play right here. And then, of course, they stuff it for 3K. This guy just flats. I don't see why we would ever flat here. We would just stuff, and the other person gets it in. Dig Doug, the ACR show is on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, my man. Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon Pacific time. So, yeah, we stuff it in. I'm going to say we as in C3. They stuff it in. And we just got a 3-way debauchery pot all-in pre. All right. Jeff Jim saying aces versus aces. You wish, buddy. Check this out. This is weird. So we do have aces with the only people with diamond draw. Seat 4 and seat 2 are all up in each other's range. Literally. Just covered in spades and hearts. This is nasty. Covered in spades and hearts and all of your straight potential. Really liking the odds of our aces here. How do you get a marble at the end? We will get a marble. It's really easy. Exclamation point play in the chat. We'll go over that when we get to the marbles. Super, super easy, I promise. Seat 4 for the win. Is that what you're saying? Oh, hey, that's perfect, Hambone. I wanted to talk about that. ACR did roll out their new update today, which includes updated fonts to help combat bots and bomb pots. So bomb pots, you'll see it denoted in the client, actually, as a little special table. Let me show you guys real quick, actually. Let me pull this up. So you notice some new fonts, a little italic. They actually created their own font. But if you come over here to the cash game section, take a peek here. When you scroll down, these are the bomb pot tables. You'll see these little bombs. And then essentially the way that they work is every now and then, randomly throughout the hour, they will tell every opponent to put in 2 big blinds. And then you guys just play it out post-flop from there. So bomb pots, a lot of fun. I'm really stoked they implemented this. This should be a lot of fun. All right, let's get to this board. Let's get to the craziness. So Queen Jack 6 rainbow peels down. Interesting, interesting. So obviously we can see C2 here is in a world of hurt. We're looking all right. We're open-ended here also with aces. We have some straight draw, backdoor hearts, backdoor spade potential over here for seat 4, as well as a pair of jacks. King ball on the turn is just going to make us looking extra healthy. We then go just basically make the Stone Cold nuts with ace 10 here at Broadway. And we're looking ultra good at this point. Have to fade a heart on the river. Brick City. And we're just going to be good with ace 10 here. Ironically enough, in this hand, I thought we would have used possibly the 9-10, which is still good. Or we potentially would have used the aces or diamonds. But instead, we just used a random ace 10 offsuit. And we're good for Broadway. And that's going to bring home a 13K pot for us. Not a bad little throughway all in Omaha, not to mention the fact that aces actually find a hold, so that's a miracle there. Alright, so let's run this up, guys. So we start out with ace queen 9-4 double suited. Not bad at all. And we're going to get our opponent popping 150 into us. I'm definitely okay with continuing, possibly 3-betting here. That is exactly what we do. We make it 450 to go. Opponent's got a pretty healthy, chunky stack. Has us covered. They just flat. Yeah, Fanat is nailing it right there for you, Magnificent, in the chat. I would definitely just go ahead and adjust your filters. In the tournament lobby, it actually goes like this. Let me show you. So you can pick your filters, and you can pick exactly what you want, what sort of styles, what sort of games. This is just for cash games. Tournament's a little bit different. So, oops, my bad. So over here, you can click filters, and then you can filter for exactly what you want to play, whether it's just Hold'em, PLO, 7-card stud, and then the different tournament types right there. And then once you have all that information in there, you just click this little button, and that will actually filter the tournaments that you want. So that's how you do it. All right, so we do 3-bet up, and our opponent's just going to flat to the flop. All right, not a bad flop at all. We flop magically top 2 with 9-4 as well as the nut flush draw. I'll take that all day. This is a beautiful flop. I've returned to murder more marbles. Wow, what a tongue twister. South Park Sith in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. All right, so we're going to fire half pot, looks like, to this. And no matter what our opponent does, we're going absolutely nowhere. So they're just going to flat here. Bomb pot starting at Lincolnwood table. Hambone in the house. Nice. Can I sweat that? Let's see if I can sweat that here. Starting at the Lincolnwood table. When am I going to find it in here? Lincolnwood. Little bomb pot in there. 17 bucks on the flop. Everyone's in. We'll check out a live bomb pot, guys. Speaking of Run It Up, man, we had a lot of fun there at Run It Up. I cannot wait for the next live Run It Up again, whenever that will be. Yeah, man, bomb pot tournaments. What else did we have? We had bomb pot tournaments, all in or fold tournaments. So much fun. I miss Run It Up. Oh, how I miss thee. All right, so it looks like bomb pot 17 already in the middle. $9 bet here by Ricky Tiki Tavi over to Ramon. You guys can see the new updated font sizes here in front of the players as well as in the pot. All of these things break bots because you know what? If you piss off bot makers enough, eventually they just stop making bots. Biggity bam. All right. Little live bomb pot sweat there. Okay, so over to this where we're looking really, really good. We end up 3-betting pre, getting flatted. We flop top 2 and nut flush draw. We're looking extra healthy here. I dig it. To the turn, disco for us. We make the Stone Cold Nutter Butters. That is a beautiful turn for us. I don't see why we stop betting. We could potentially try to like check and then have them rep the flush, etc., etc. But I say we just keep firing, and we fire half pot again. Why not? It worked well for us on the flop. Yeah, bomb pots always induce crazy action. Back in the day on a little thing called Stones Live, I'm sure none of you ever heard of it. Hashtag sarcasm. Bomb pots, literally shit hit the fan every time. I mean, these bomb pots where people would just get in for like 20 bucks each ended up creating bloated multi-$1,000 pots. So if it's anything like that, I'd imagine they would create all sorts of fun action. Because when the bomb pots first started, everybody played really, really, really passively because they were aware that any 2 cards are possible. And then as bomb pots progressed over time, what happened was people started realizing that people were playing really passively in those and then started to try to exploit them. And so people did wake up with a hand. Money was imploded everywhere. It's absolutely crazy. All right, so we bet half pot again here, 900 into our opponent. And our opponent is going to flat the 900. So we're looking for no board pair, and then we go smooth sailing into the promised land, right? I'm assuming is what's up. Twitch is cool. How's it going? McLovin. Good to see ya. All right, 6 of spades on the river, and we're still looking really healthy. We're still looking really solid here. So let's go ahead and fire out. Oh, we don't even fire this time. Now we get cheeky and come in for a check. Interesting play. Okay. So now our opponent bets pot 3,600. And obviously we swing in for a check raise, right? I mean, otherwise what are we doing? And we swing in for a check raise. Now, our opponent flats. This is what I've been waiting for, folks. Look on the left-hand side of the screen. What does our opponent have? Type the number of what you think they have in the chat. So 1 through 8, those are your options. If you punch in 8 for a royal flush, you're lying. But check out the live voting system. This is going to be cool. I haven't seen it in action yet, so cheers, fam. All right, we got 1 vote for a flush. Looks like we're going between straights, flushes, straight flushes here. Because remember, Omaha's a nutted game, so I feel like if our opponent's going to get it in, they have to have what? Like, it's either a straight flush or a king high flush. Like, what else is doing? Maybe a queen high flush? It's got to be one or the other. All right, so the general consensus here, it looks like we're going to end this survey, finish this poll here. Looks like about 21 of you voted in here. Let's finish the poll. Survey says straight flush, and they flip. Straight flush it is with deuce 5 of spades, you dirty, dirty dog, you. Dirty, dirty dog. There it is. So you guys are right. Chat called it. Nailed it. There it is. Straight flush, and that is just going to obliterate our nut flush into nothingness. And 19.6 grand goes to the other guy. Well, without further ado, I say we just get real dirty with it and go into You Dirty Rat. All right, over here in the rat hole, we're going to start off with a 200, 400 no-limit rat hole. Now, these players are heads up, and again, the way the rat hole works, you can only buy in for 10. That's right, 10 big blinds, guys, which means you can only buy in for 4 grand. So we have seat 4 here sitting on 32 grand, seat 3 sitting on 85K. Both of them are really, really snazzy. Yes, Magnificent, in Omaha, you have to use 2 cards from your hand and 3 from the board. There's no exceptions to that. So even if the board runs out a straight flush, you don't have a straight flush. Even if the board runs out quads, You don't have quads. Yeah, you have to use 3 from the board and 2 from your hand. Which is interesting because it kind of changes the dynamics. So now when it's a double pair board, it actually makes it less likely for your opponent to have a full house because they're going to need both of those holdings in their hand. And little intricacies like that. If there's 5 spades on board, again, less likely your opponent has a flush because they're still going to need 2 spades in their hand. Oh, no, I'm asking if you click 2 in your hand. Oh, no. No. Automatic. Automatic. I don't know why I typed in Automatica, but there you go. It's automatic. You don't have to choose the 2 in your hand you use. Yeah. And the same thing in a real live casino as well with Omaha. You just flip your hand speaks for itself. End of story. All right, so heads up here. We got Queen King in the big with 32 grand in front of us. Let's get crafty. Our opponent's going to make it 1,000. I'm totally okay with 3-betting here if we want, and we sure do. Let's make it 3,600. Exactly. Ham bone, just for clarification, in the rat hole, you get to pick up anytime you want, just like a usual cash game. But if you come back to the rat hole and you have more than that initial 10 big starting stack, you can only buy in for 10 bigs. Not less, not more. So if you come back to the table, let's say you start out with 4 grand, you run it up to 20 grand. When you come back to that table anytime within the next 7 days, which is why they call it the 7-day no rat hole, then you'll have to sit down with that same amount. If you, the money's in your cashier the whole time, but if you come back and you don't have enough to sit down with that same amount, or you don't want to sit down with that same amount, then you just have to wait 7 days. And then when you wait 7 days, you sit back down with the starting stack of 10 bigs again. Yeah. But if you want to maintain that stack, we see guys in here with 500 grand in a 4K max buy-in rat hole. Essentially, you have to play 1 hand every 7 days to keep it going. So even if you're going to go take a month of vacation in the middle of nowhere, you got to log in at least once every 7 days, sit down, play 1 hand, and that will restart that 7-day timer. So King Queen for us, 3,600. We have 3-bet him up, and our opponent is just going to find a flat. So 7,200 in the pot. Going to the flop. Can you multi-table rat holes? You sure can. All right, so a jack-high board, couple of diamonds out there. We do flop open-ended with 2 overs. Definitely okay with that. Yeah, Hambone, the rat hole is primed to create crazy action, and that's exactly what it does. A couple times in the 1-2 rat hole, I ran 20 bucks up to about 700 and some change, and then there was other people at the table who had me covered, and we got in the whole pile for $1,400 pots off 20 bucks, you know. 7,200 in the middle here. We're going to check over to our opponent. And our opponent's going to fire 8,400 over a pot-sized bet here. Change last night involved adding bomb pots, changing fonts, and a few other feature upgrades. Queen, King for us here. So we do check. They fire 8,400. We check raise to 29,000. Wow, wow, wee, wow. We just check rip all of it. Our opponent calls off. Now, see, this is where I struggle because I would love to do some more of these polls and surveys about where we're at. But something tells me our opponent's on a draw. Do they just have 1 pair? Do they just have an over pair? Do they have a set? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Let's do another poll. What do you guys think? All right, where's our opponent at here? Do they have a set? Do they have... You know, if you think they have a flush draw, you can put 6 for the flush. Let's try that. I'm still working out the way I want to do these fun polls. You guys tell me what you think works best. I have 2 polls set up right now, 1 for a non-paired board and 1 for a paired board. All right, so we have some votes coming in here. Let's see. Straight flush would be impressive if our opponent had a straight flush. Ace-Jack betting heavy. Ace-Queen of diamonds here, Giannis is saying. So the majority of people putting our opponent on a flush draw. Lots of people just thinking pair, something like Ace-Jack. Maybe a big pocket pair. All right, well, let's see where this gets us here. Let's see. Our opponent survey says Ace-Jack it is. Nailed it in the chat there. Ace-Jack betting heavy indeed. Hambone calls it out. Unfortunately, he is going to be blocking one of our straight outs. We are going to need a 9, Queen, King, or Ace. Can we find a way? Oh my God. Now see, this is the sick part, is that even when we see this turn, we probably still get in piles. We get in piles, but does Ace-Jack probably still gets in piles here, right? So can the Ace-Jack find a way? By the way, chat was right. Chat is always right. Can we just play poker where the chat votes on what my opponents have every time because I feel, no, that's probably collusion. I guess we can't do that, but I feel like the chat is right, man. The general consensus, the chat is right. And the river, not a board pair. We're going to take this down with Broadway. $65,000 rat hole hand. Heads up. Queen, king, not a bad day. Again, off a 4K stack, we find a healthy double up to 65K. So sick. So sick. On to the next one here in the rat hole. Another 200, 400 rat hole. You can see seat 4 just getting started here. And these are the stacks I'm talking about. Look at this. $250,000 here for seat 2 and not far away for seat 3 as well. Absolutely crazy. CNK asking, hey Justin, what's up? Is there another OSS leading up to the Venom? I haven't seen any announcement. If so, when does it start? I do not know, but I love it because you want to know, because you want to schedule your vacay around it, and I respect it, my man. The OSS series is fantastic. I hope there is. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what, if I'm sure ACR is watching right now, go ahead and get me that info. I will alert you guys on the next stream with any sort of upcoming cool announcements like that. Faux show. So we're going to play Ace-Queen suited here on the button. And under the gun's going to do a little min click open to 800. And from the cutoff, again, this guy is just starting. I wouldn't be surprised. Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised to see if you rip it. So again, because you can only buy it for 10 bigs in the rat hole. Generally, these starting stacks are pretty much just getting any two cards that look okay together. And they're gripping and ripping and crossing fingers, which for me is great at these 1-2 rat holes where I'm firing $20, or the 5-10 where we're firing 100. If I'm firing 4K cross your finger bullets, probably be a little bit more selective. So ace queen for us, we are going to 3-bet it up here to 2,200. And wow, we immediately get 4-bet to 6,600 behind us. I don't know about you guys, with my ace-queen of spades, feels like it's shrinking up pretty quickly. Let's see, so big blind is going to go ahead and fold. Our original under the gun open is going to, wow, just rip piles. 217K rip piles. Okay. And we're going to just get the hell out of the way. Our ace-queen goes to nothing at this point. 6,600 over here for seat 1, and he's going to call off 34 grand. What do our opponents have pre, guys? I don't have a poll for this. What do our opponents have? Are we looking at like aces versus kings here? Aces versus queens, like ace-king versus a pair? I mean, it's got to be two premium hands, right? Giannis is saying seat 3 has jacks. Aces versus ace-king, ace-king. Wow, Igati getting very specific. Ace-king, heart versus queens. Seat 1 has kings. That's what we see there in the chat as well. Jacks versus ace-king. Jack 10 suited versus 10. So did one, you dirty birdie. 10s versus ace-king. All right, let's see what it is. Queens versus ace-king. A couple of you guys nailed it. Igatsi's tried to call ace-king of hearts, but you were wrong. Queens versus ace-king. And 71,000 in the pot. Good luck us for a coin flip. This is kind of a weird spot. We're good, right? Queens are good. Even if we hit a queen now, we boat, so I'm kind of okay with it. So we just got to fade an ace or king to the river. That's it. We did it! We held with queens, guys. We held with queens. Neckbeard Hirsch in the house. What's up, man? Best rapper around, one of the best. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. So yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and have our queens hold in a sexy looking coin flip for 71K. And right here, let's just talk about this ace queen fold. This would make Hop Grenade a happy man. He hates ace queen. He calls it just a nothing but a money losing hand, and in this case, it would have did it proud. Money loser again. All right, now on to 2 juicy PLO rat hole games, and then we're gonna shoot some marbles. We're gonna shoot some marbles, fam. Let's go. 75, 150. Again, you can only buy them for 1,500. Both of these guys have ran 1,500 up to just shy of 15K. 13 and about 14 and a half. So we're going to take the position of the small blind here. Ace, Jack, 7, deuce, single suited to the Nutter Butters of spades. We're going to pop it up to 450 over here. Shooting some marbles. You guys know what's up. AK looks good always, but not as strong as most think, in my opinion. Yeah, a lot of people overplay ace-king like, well, if I lose with this hand, it's just a bad beat story. Like, there's just no thinking about it. It's just like, it's the best I can find, so I'm just going to rip it in and hope it holds. And the worst thing is when I rip an ace king and somebody just snap calls with deuces and it just runs out garbage and their deuces are good. That hurts my heart a little bit. But anyways, we're going to pop it to 450 here. A little 3x raise in this 75 150 rat hole. And we're immediately going to get 3-bet clicked up. 3-bet clicked up to 1350 now with our hand. Not looking too bad. We're going to go ahead and find a flat. See like a jack high board and a couple spades. What do you guys think? Alright, we'll take it. Next best thing, I guess. We can flop top and bottom. Ace is up here. I mean, it works. We like our hand, but there's a lot of turn rivers that we will not like. That is for sure. So how many times out of 10 should ace king win? I don't know. If I have ace king, I'm going to say 10 out of 10, buddy. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm just lurking. Finds a follow. For somebody says I'm just lurking, I respect it, my man. Thanks for joining the crew. All right, so our opponent fires 675 into us. All things considered, less than a quarter pot bet. That's pretty cheap for us here. And we are just going to flat. So I'm okay with this. I mean, if you raise and then they stuff it and they flip over 4-5, you hate life anyway. So I think we're just going to proceed with caution. They fire 675. We're going to find a call. 6 of hearts. We don't like this. There's a pretty high variable chance that our opponent could have 2 hearts in their hand here. And we are just hoping to catch an ace or a deuce on the river. Most likely an ace. That would give us third nut. And our opponent just starts gripping and ripping. Now this is interesting, right? So our opponent fires less than a quarter pot on the flop, and now the pot's at 4 grand and they're just ripping 3/4 pot into us here. Just a kid from Brooklyn. What's up, buddy? Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. So 3K here into us. We are going to just call. I don't like this call here at all, actually. I think I just fold this and get on with the next hand. The only river I want to see is an ace or a deuce. And even then, I'm still in like proceed with caution mode against ace 3, ace 6. Yeah, ew, ew. Everything about this is just disgusting. Yeah, this is not good. I don't like anything about this. That's the wrong board pair. We need to be running for the hills right now. 10K in the pot. Our opponent stuffs 8 grand. Please just find the fold button. Please. Please, just, can we fold? No. We call. We call. We're playing ace jack. That's it. We're playing ace jack in our hand. And our opponent just has ace king. And basically nobody has a fantastic hand, but we lose to everything with ace jack there. That is the sickest part. We lose to like everything. Any hand that's betting with that sort of veracity that our opponent is betting, ace jack loses to everything. Why are we calling this river? Why are we giving away a $26,000 pot to our opponent with ace king? And I got news for you. When our opponent rips and we call off, our opponent's probably shitting bricks that his ace king is never good, and somehow it is. What is this? No, it's not me. It's not me. I'm not playing this. It's painful. It's painful to watch, people. These are the biggest cash game hands that they literally pull. They just go by pot size. ACR pulls the biggest cash game hands, and I put them in a hand replayer. That's what we're watching, straight up. This is not me. I do not play for $26,000 calling down with shit like ace jack. Just saying. Everybody wants to play that guy. Take a number, dude. It's like the deli. Now serving number 6, and your number, what? It's like Beetlejuice? 8,568,372. Yeah, that's you, bud. All right, last but certainly not least, a 200-400 PLO rat hole heads up hand. Pretty healthy stacks here, 20K and 38K respectively. Let's start out with a fun little king 5-4 suited. Let's do it. Art at 3, guys. That's a good call. Venom free roll in 20 minutes. Needs a couple hundred more players to not get canceled. So go check it out in the tournament lobby there of your ACR client. Check out the new features while you're at it. Couple changes. Right off the bat on the login screen, I noticed the font was different, and I'm like, what did I do? Did I break it? All right, our opponent's going to start out by just flatting. I'd imagine we are going to switch deli numbers, gets a shrunken head. I'm glad you guys are on point with the Beetlejuice reference. I heard, this could just be folklore, but I heard that he would agree to do a Beetlejuice, another Beetlejuice movie, assuming every single actor and actress who was still alive, was willing to be in it. And every single person, including Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin, everybody said yes. So I really hope that's true and we get a sequel to Beetlejuice. I'd be cool with that. But only because we're using the original actors. I'm not down for blasphemizing crap. Alright, anyways. So they go over to us. We're going to pop it up to 1,200. Alec Baldwin, you guys know what's up. King 5-4 Stratos back at it again with the marbles in the chat. I love it. Over here to the small blind is just going to flat our raise. Totally okay with all of this. Flop comes down queen high, couple of diamonds. We have some backdoor club potential, but other than that, we pretty much just got kings. So us first to act, I'd imagine we're going to fire it out, see where we're at. Maybe half pot, a little less, 800 to 1,200, somewhere in there. Nope, or we just check. Our opponent checks behind. 9 of diamonds on the turn. Our hand is getting progressively shittier. Now potential diamonds got there, although I think our opponent would bet a diamond draw potentially a decent amount of the time. Board pair's also there. We're not, our hand is shrinking up very quickly here. And checks by us again over to the small, who now bets 1,200. I feel like with our hand it's kind of a little too late at this point to start heroing down when we got no information from any sort of flop betting, but that's alright. Wow, we river disco amazingness. It's interesting, if we didn't river this king, I wonder if seat 3 folds the majority of rivers here. But we did river the king, and we rivered a monster, and we're only sweating quad 9s now, so our fold button is officially broken. Now, do we check again? I mean, we check flop, we check call turn. We check again. Now, this is where it gets tricky. We're giving up a whole lot of value if our opponent checks behind, but something tells me, since this made our big pot meter, they don't. And our opponent fires 2,400. Hey, Hambone saying, I just saw a $70 bomb pot and a 50-cent $1 table. This is going to be awesome. Yeah, welcome to bomb pots, guys, for sure. So, we have a monster here. Our opponent fires 2,400 after we checked basically all 3 streets. Check, check, flop, check, call, turn. Now we check raise. We make it 12K. And this looks ultra sneaky. If our opponent has a big chunk, though, if they have like 9 queen or heaven forbid pocket queens, we should get paid. I think it's really difficult for diamonds to pay us, but then again, we've seen people call down ultra light. And they just flat. Now, this is what I love when they flat. This is where I put them in the you can't raise, you can't win situation. Because if they don't have a hand that can raise me, they are never good here. So I'm assuming they're going to flip over. You know what? Let's do a survey. What do we think our opponent has? All right, so this is the first survey for a paired board. What do you guys think? So they can't raise me on the river. Do you think our opponent has a flush? Do you think they made a straight? I mean, I guess we can take quads or better out of the equation because they would have been raising us, right? So what do you guys think? Vote in the chat. 1 through 8 in the chat. There it is. I mean, they're calling off, so they've got to have at least a 9. Do they have a boat? Do they have a flush? Those are the main 3 hands here we're looking at. I mean, the chat's always right? I mean, I can't hate the chat. I feel like the chat is strong in the full house department. Small subset saying quads, but half of you guys are going full boat. I feel like it's got to be a boat. 9-3, 9 queen. Maybe inexperienced player. We're blocking 9 king. It's got to be a boat though, right? I think it's got to be a boat. Boat or flush? Boat or flush? Clearly the top 2 answers here. Let's go ahead and finish it. Let's see what's up, fam. Survey says, chat says full house, and we see no boat. No boat. They do have diamonds though. They have trips that missed a boat, and they have the flush. So all you people voting 6 for the flush in the chat, get the W. Getting the win. No boat, just a flush. And that's going to be good for 28 racks in the rat hole. Now guys, that was good, watching people explode money. But you know what's better? Giveaways and marbles. So let's go.
It's that super flow, no Shima flow. Yeah. It's that
Boom, let's get it rockin'. Let's go. Exclamation point play in the chat, folks. Super easy to play marbles. All you gotta do, go over, look beneath, go over to twitch.tv, go into the chat, !play in the chat to get yourself a marble, because it's game time, baby. Let's go. Look at the chat go ham. Holla. Yeah, baby. Marone says, yes, my new addiction. Excellent. Good, good. Come on, marbles. Everybody, I know you guys were streaming on my Twitter. We're streaming on Facebook. Whatever you're on, open up Twitch right now on the side. !play in the chat. We're going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, count them, 4 races, 4 tournament tickets, giving them away to the winner each time. You cannot win more than once per stream. So don't even think about it. Don't even try. Let's go. You got 10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds. Let's go. Kicking it off. The Stratos Generosity. Stratos won last time, gifting it to second place. I believe it was Giannis last time. Hambone, is there any way to highlight your own marble? There is not, my man. There is not. But let's see if we can find you, Hambone. Where are you at? Oh, we got more people subbing right now. Jonesy. What's up, brother? Ooh. So you see that one little marble with the blue flame? If you download the Marbles on Stream app on your phone, you can make in-app purchases and give yourself little cool ball trails like that. It costs like a couple dollars. I put some sparkles or something on my marble. I don't know. It's pretty cool. But it does make it easier to see. Here we go. Slow-mo. Where's Hambone? I see Marone. Do I see you in there, Hambone? Good luck, bud. You're going to have to survive longer than that for me to catch you. Whoa, coming out the Matrix. Hello? Who wants to come down? Hello? Anytime you guys want to start, stop farting around the toilet bowl. Whoa, coming out the chute. Hey, Irina Gigi-Roo, Big Bill, Hambone, there you are. You wanted to know, buddy. You're in third. Hold. Wow, this track looks trippy AF. Whoa, somehow you can get in that... Oh, look at that teleporter. Where does that go? How do you get in that thing? Oh, wow, that teleports you back if you land in something like that. Big Bill, where'd you go? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on, guys. I think... Oh, Stratos! Later, bro. Egotzi just crushing it. Look at these crazy colored blocks here. Pac-Man on steroids. Egotzi first through and starting the wind down, followed by Judell. I just listen to the good Marvel commentary and pray for my name. I just need to hear it. Egotzi and Judell neck and neck here, coming down the corkscrews. Oh, Egotzi. Don't screw this up. Are we going to have a photo finish? Judell, come on down. Oh my God. Egotzi, what are you doing? Oh my God, we're going to go slow-mo. It's such a sweat. Good luck. Oh my God, no, Pavers, I didn't even see where'd you come from. You took a whole different path. Pavers Show just says, what are you guys waiting for? Second place is only the first loser. Give it to Pavers Show. Wow. Holy crap. Pay that man his money. Alright, Pavers Show it is. Pavers Show for the W. Alright, winners, Pavers Show. Go ahead and direct message America's Cardroom here on Twitch with your ACR username, and we will go ahead and get that ticket put in your account. Boom. Let's do it. All right, let's see what I got on the side over here. Boom shakalaka. Oh my God, Stratos, you're just too dirty with the marbles jokes, man. I love it. Wow. Pamer Show, man. We were sweating the neck and neck finish by Egotzi and Thrifting Teddy, and then Pamer Show was like sitting at the finish line having a latte, wondering what the hell we were doing. Wow. Pamer Show with the W, guys, but don't worry because we got three more races. Let's go. Who says my Spanish isn't getting better from going to Costa Rica? What do you think? All right, exclamation point, playtime. Let's go. Get it in the chat. Once again, everybody playing on other platforms, super easy. Just go to twitch.tv/America's Card Room or pull up the Twitch app and search America's Card Room. It'll pop right up. You'll see Stormy the Eagle. Click in here, go into the chat, type exclamation point play. That's what everybody's doing here, you see. Everybody gets a marble, 63 and counting here, and we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at noon Pacific time, guys. We go over the craziest cash game hands. We talk about the craziest tournament banks. We gamble with our crazy Uncle Joe sometimes. We got the tournament update from Lawn Car. We just shoot marbles and hang out and have a good time, guys. Cocktails not required, but encouraged. 10 seconds to go. Let's start it. Let's go. 68. 68 you getting in there. Exclamation point play. All right, we'll take a little old school Linkin Park reanimation. I did see that request in the chat. Why not? Let's go. 69 of you beautiful babies in here. IPAs all day. Any beverage of your choice, my man, will do. And we're off. Just got here. What are we trying to win? We are trying to win 1650 tournament tickets, and we give 4 of those away here. This is race number 2. If you haven't got in yet, just hang out, wait for the next race. Super easy to do. Exclamation point play in the chat. And then we go ahead and roll them. And you get a chance to go ahead and win a tournament ticket. All you got to do is come in first. Simple enough. I sound like one of those guys who'd be great at carny games. All you got to do is pop the balloon, kids. Everyone wins a prize. Get one for your girlfriend. Get one for your kiddo. What, you're not going to pay for your kid $10 to throw a dart? What are you, a bad parent? Just start heckling them. Hoagie. Getting it. Oh, wow. Taking shortcuts. Hoagie off. You guys are just going off the chain. Hoagie's gone. Moreau's gone. Fish, though. Fish found a way to stick the landing. Fish are us. 777. Take it all the way to the slot machine. Shadow Maniac going ham. Will, MySpace Tom, you guys are toast. Fish! You did so good and then you missed the freaking wheel? Oh, what are you doing, Fish? What are you doing? And then look, Hardstyle Sloth just comes along, sloughing it up. Oh, God, here's the first one. Hardstyle Sloth, hold! You gotta hold it, buddy. Oh, you almost got popped. Oh, my God. Zepp Ledlin, you dirty bird. You just cruise on the side and pass everybody. What a beast. What a beast. Bob and Tidwell, we hardly knew you. Zepp Ledlin, you dirty bird. You're one of those names where I have to actively think about it before I say it. Neckbeard getting high. All right, so Zepp Ledlin, go ahead and shoot me a direct message here on America's Card Room on Twitch, and we will get that ticket put in your ACR account. Not so hard style sloth. Sad sloth emoji. I can donk you. Hurry up, stop farting around. You're holding up the whole caravan. Alrighty. go ahead and start the next race. This is going to be race numero 3, guys. Number 3 in the house. Let's do it. Exclamation point play. Get him in the chat. Get him in the chat. Let's go. Put him up even. I should create a fun survey here like, will I win this marbles race? The answer is always no. Always no. And never even come close. Translucent Fox, what's up? J Kid MVP, Esmeralda, I see you guys. I see you guys in it. So again, you can only win once per show. In the rare event, somebody basically wins 2 marble races in a show. First off, your run good is phenomenal, and I would immediately go buy a lottery ticket. But second off, we will just give it to the next person in the line. Likewise, if you don't want the ticket and you're a cool, awesome person like Stratos and you want to gift it to the person behind you as well online, we can do that as well. America's Cardroom, the answer is no. You will not survive the marble race either. I never survive these marble races. I run so bad in marbles. 76 of you in there. Exclamation point play in the chat on Twitch. You guys are fantastic. Literally, that's an amazing conversion rate. There's probably like 80% plus of you guys in the chat playing marbles. And that makes my heart happy. You guys are the real MVP. Boom. Gift to the person behind you. What is this, charity fund? I play marbles for cash in the streets. That's what I do. I play prison rules, no shankies. Let's go. Let's kick it off. 81 of you in here. Let's go. Social distancing in marbles. Please keep your marbles, but relative to your size though. Keep your marbles at least 6 inches apart, please. What, you call that 6 inches? Haha, got him. My marble is like the 350-pound dude running a marathon. Yeah, but the long odds sometimes get it through. Thrifting Teddy, Shadow Maniac, Dig Dugging It, CNK, everybody's in here. The crazy translucent snails of Destiny, Shadow Maniac, followed by Thrifting Teddy, Dig Dug, Maruz Agnew hanging out, going through the Wan Boozlers. Peachy Lady and Cubs fan in the lead. Going down the sick translucent oil funnel. Who's getting down first? Hey, dropping some, that's what she said. Peachy Lady just flying. All right, hold. We're going to go first person perspective for the sweat. Oh, it's looking good. The angles are good. Oh, wow. Peachy Lady is just on fire. Oh, God. Don't get too crazy. Don't get... Oh, God, no! Wow. Peachy Lady is on fire. Can anybody even stop her? Hey, there's me dying in the background. That's pretty standard. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Wow, wow. I could dog you tried, but flew off the edge. It's a walk-off for Peachy Lady. Grand slam. Slams it. Spit it head half the race. Peachy Lady, well deserved. What a crusher. What a crusher. Peachy Lady, followed up by Cypher Kid. Peachy Lady, you just made that look easy. I think you almost set a new course record. Wow. Peachy Lady owned that race here. So Peachy Lady, go ahead and shoot a direct message with your America's Cardroom username here to America's Cardroom on Twitch, and we will get those 1650 tickets put in your account today. Haha, peach of a run this race, says Stratos. Well played. Well played. Translucent Fox holding up the whole group as usual. Adeline and Jordan. Is that Jordan B? Sure is. What's up, Jordan? And Pool Poker 85. All right, guys. Peachy Lady wins that one. One more marble race giveaway. Let's do it. Did I really bubble the final table of marbles? I can't win shit. Exclamation point, playtime. Let's go. Let's go! Exclamation point play in the chat. 70 marbles and flying. Let's get it on. Hey. Boom, you guys are crushing. Balanced range, Miss Wager, Jeff Jam, a lot of familiar faces, Cool Ginger. You guys are fantastic. Ooh, yeah. More and more marbles. Man, 80% conversion rate? You marbles junkies, you. And I respect it. Let's go. All right, 10-second timer when you hear this, plus the delay, carry the 1, divide by pi. Sure, let's go. I'm in. Math is hard. All right, 86 of you in here for the final marble race here for Wednesday, May 27th in the house. Let's go. Don't be shy. Slap your marbles on the track and let's race. So funny, Stratos, man, when we were in the Thirst Lounge, I remember you had an entire notepad of those that you would clip in there. Different kinds of marbles. You sounded straight talking about shrimp out of freaking Forrest Gump. Oh, what do we got? We got some low leapers right off the bat. Who's down there? Dig Dug. Are you ready to find the exit? Yeah, buddy. Dig Dug starting it off. Not only leading the race, but not a bad 80s video game either. Cypher Kid trying to catch up. Led Zeppelin. Or Zeppelin. Trying to go for 2 wins. Just for sick bragging rights. Marble Works. I don't remember Marble Works. I remember Marble Madness that I actually just loaded on my arcade machine downstairs. Marble Madness was legit, but you gotta have a trackball to play it. Dig Dug, Cypher Kid, Zeppelin still leading the pack. Dig Dug competing with our Ghost Ball Leaves, trying to get fastest track time so he can be immortalized forever in the world of marbles. Wow, you are just on it. This is gonna separate the man from the boy marbles right here. Oh my god, wow. Dig Dug and Zeppelin. Both getting it. That group of marbles looks like Pacific Beach San Diego when they opened all the bars. Wow, what happened? Did everybody get stuck in the blender? And we just let Leap through? Now Jeff Jam and Represents and McLovin coming out. What did the rest of you guys do? You were doing so good there. What the hell took you so long? Jeff Jam crushing. Represent God. McLovin, 420. Who's it going to be? Oh, shit. I think we got a winner. Jeff Jam. Oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. I think it's over. I think it's over. Jeff Jam taking it down. My man. Followed up by Represents McLovin. And there it is. Cypher Kid and Zeppelin. Let's go. Jeff Jam. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, my man. Go ahead and DM me here at America's Cardroom on Twitch. Your ACR username. Get that ticket put in your account in no time flat. And if it's not Translucent Fox holding up the pack, it's Mr. Optics. What are you doing, bud? Oh, Fish R Us, you got robbed earlier, buddy. You were close to a win, and now you're just hanging out in the last. Your marble needs to gain that confidence again. So what can I say? You guys are fantastic. This has been another episode of the ACR Show. You guys had fun. I hope you did, because I did for sure. And we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So all of you winners, Pamer Show, Zepp Ledlin, Peachy Lady, and Jeff Jam, go ahead and direct message me here on Twitch, your ACR username, and we will get that ticket put in your account. The rest of you, don't go anywhere, because we're going to throw you over to the one and only Lawn Car, who's currently on the grind right now. I mean, hell, he was making the tournament forecast for me earlier while he was grinding. You guys saw that. So don't go anywhere. I'll see you guys soon. I'm Justin Kelly. You guys are the chat. This is America's Card Room. Friday it is. Let's go.